Hello, 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 and welcome in PowerPass, your ticket to greatness. And today, in our newest episode, we will be speaking about human manifestation of life.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So I think today can be a good day to talk about manifestation and even the impacts of our unconscious and all the stuff and all the business that we have that is not solved. And for that reason, unbalances our life. So I think it's quite important that, of course, we have the principle that all of us, we are energy. And many times, if we want to understand how is our energy, and if it's been affected by some kind of thing that we don't see, we have to look into our life.
Okay,
how it manifests.
wait. Before we proceed, what does it mean that we are energy? Because that's a concept that it's quite difficult to understand for people who are not into spirituality, who are not growing with their own consciousness, that hearing we are energy, like what we are, electric current?
No, we are electromagnetic beings. Okay, so let's go put this in a very practical way. We have our electric part in our brain, okay, because we have all the neurons and even the connection, it's electric. So even our expression in our body is totally electromagnetic because of this part that manifests in our brain in that way. Yeah. And then the part that is magnetic, that is the part that we do, our body, yeah, the part that we can create the things. And also, of course, we can go further for this kind of manifestation of energy that we are. But I think maybe this can be for another
episode.
podcast.
Yes, that's it. So
at least just to put the things more easy for now to understand is that, of course, if you eat, you have more energy. So even you are a result of the energy of something else. Okay, and this gives you strength and power to create something, and also gives you, of course, energy for your brain works out and create all the net of connections in your brain. But I think for we explain this better, yes, it's better another episode to go step by step. Okay.
So for now, the simple sum up what you just said. Our physical bodies are biological technologies, and this biological technology is sending electromagnetic current in the body, and this electromagnetic current can be measured, and our emotions, our thoughts, our ideas, they're all based on the signals that are being created in our brain and how our body is reacting on it. So yes, we are mainly energy, and the body is a conduit of this energy here on this planet in the physical world. So now during this episode, we'll be speaking how we can use our energy and what we are into creating the physical reality around us.
Okay, so I brought today this scheme. I think you can see.
Yes. Love, money, and fire.
Not fire. It's a hand to represent work. I know that my skills for drawing are not the best. And then we have here a person that represents the body and the health.
Yes. Okay.
So life is like a chair. We have to have these four legs. Here in the love, I'm not just talking about intimate relationships. I'm considering all the kind of relationships that we can have with friends, with groups that we are attuned to, with family, so with our children, everyone, okay, that brings to us some kind of emotional comfort. And then, of course, Money. All of us, we know that we need to have money to get some stuff that sometimes is just a desire, sometimes it's a need, but of course we need it. Then about work, because work and money, they are not straight away connected. So many times you have a lot of work, but you are not getting money. Yeah. Or sometimes you get some kind of present from your family, so you are okay with money, but then you don't have work.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, here, the last part, the last leg, let's say, it's the health. Because, you know, if you don't have health, it's quite difficult for you to be in balance with these other areas of your life.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. So in this approach, what I was saying is something like this. If you want to understand how your unconscious, how the energy in your unconscious is manifesting in your life, you have to look to these 4 legs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens sometimes, and we see that millions of times. Imagine, for example, if the leg of the love, it's giving you troubles. Okay. So you look to that leg a lot. You focus on that leg. Even sometimes you just forget about the other 3 legs. Nothing else makes sense because the leg of the love, it's not fulfilled. And many times what happens for the manifestation of love doesn't be fulfilling in your life, it's because, let's go just put something here. It's because in your past experiences, you have stuff here close to this leg. Okay.
Can you put it a bit higher?
Oh, yes,
so
I can. Sorry.
So there's a stuff accumulated in our unconscious
Exactly.
that it's connected with love and relationships. And so therefore our all attention is being moved on this leg, on this part of our life, in order to realize what is going on, what are our unconscious beliefs, and take them apart and change them. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, for example, here in the love, it's very important that you understand what can be stuck, okay, in your unconscious. For example, if you have feelings of rejection from your mom, it's very easy for you to have problems with compromise in your relationships, or then you really want to be very close and very attached to the person. But usually, the most part of the people, if they felt rejected by the mom, usually they are people who reject the others. And how this can be manifested. So imagine you start a relationship, everything is very well, but when it's about another step to get close, you just run away. Okay. Or you break up the relationship, you start to find a lot of issues in the other person. It's like, no, this is not the person for me. Okay, so you will find a lot of things in your mind to explain why not. When actually, many times, the information in your unconscious, it's about don't get close because then you will get hurt. And it's very important here for people to understand one thing. It's easier. You run away, you feel, even you feel hunger about something, then you feel the pain of being hurt. Okay, so being hurt, it's the deepest pain that people most want to avoid, so they want to run away. When we are going to that leg, imagine, for example, if you had this feeling of rejection from your mom, it's very interesting when you start to understand the energy that was accumulated also in the unconscious of your mom. Okay? Imagine, for example, your mom had a miscarriage. So in her unconscious, even, there is a deep pain of expecting a baby, of creating something, and then she lost that baby. Okay? And this kind of energy that was not released, that it was not manifested in your mom's life, then will make her to manifest some kind of, put herself a bit more distant of you, because she doesn't want to feel again the pain of missing another child. So this is energy that actually it's affecting your mom. Okay, so it's the story of your mom, but actually this energy is manifesting in your life as well. Okay, is it clear now?
Exactly, it's moving from a parent to the child.
Exactly.
And it's because we are as children, we learn how to behave, how to live based on our parents. So if our parents are not dealing with stuff or avoiding stuff, they are also humans, and they are passing and pass through their own emotions. So we will be going through very similar or not even the same emotions and patterns. So it is up to us to become aware of them and break the patterns, not only for us, but also for our children and future generations that are coming.
Yeah, so for you start to sort out the energy to manifest in a fulfilling way the love in your life, it's like you have to understand, you have to know, you have to release the stuck energy that is even behind you. Because what makes you stuck in the matter of love, it's something like, my mom didn't give me this, my dad abandoned us, my mom had to work a lot and then she was not with me. So you put yourself exactly giving more energy to the energy that is already behind you. And every time that you judge the energy, okay, you judge the person, then it's like you tend to manifest that same energy in your life.
Yes.
So the things that you most hate in your mom, in your dad, actually are the parts of you that you hate in yourself and you don't accept them.
Yeah.
So when you have to look to your love life, it's very important to start to love the story of your parents, to understand what they faced, because the energy continues to carry on.
Yes.
So
I wanted to tell, that's what's happening during hypnotherapy. When I'm working with people who have some hatred or really negative emotions towards their parents. So I connect them with their parents and I tell them, see what your parent went through, what happened in their life. And then they're opening eyes and it's like, oh my God, they went through all this crap. They went through all this negative stuff, and yet they become my parents and they treated me better than they were treated. And then the whole negative energy is being released, is being transformed into understanding and love, and sometimes even appreciation. So yeah,
yes,
it's important to let go of the negative stuff and start focusing on what is good in us, what is good in our parents.
and also one thing, that I believe that it's quite important also for people to start to consider. That is, in our unconscious, we make deals with other people, okay? Even if we are, of course, if it's unconscious, we are not aware. So imagine, for example, that you have a relative that committed suicide, okay? You can have another relative that is making an unconscious alliance with this person that deceased, okay? Imagine, for example, that that person that committed suicide, it was a person that she lost all the things that she had in her life. Or, for example, she lost a child, and after that she couldn't recover, okay? And after a while, this person commits suicide. In the generation after, or 2 generations after, it doesn't matter, one person can create an alliance with this person that didn't release the initial suffering that led her to commit suicide. And suddenly, you are just expressing the energy here that it was manifested and it was not released. For example, suddenly this person is very depressed or is very anxious and many times doesn't know why. Even sometimes you have, no, but I have a beautiful childhood. I didn't have issues with my mom or my dad. It was amazing. That's fine. But then you can understand that, for instance, if your mom made this alliance with a great grandmother, it's like this mom then carries on this energy and then comes to you. So even if your mom didn't manifest fully this energy, you are exactly the person that is here and is receiving all this charge of energy to start to release.
Okay.
So then it's like you have a bigger mission, because you have to go through the emotions that were stuck.
Yes, we are entering here we are entering on a level of soul contracts and ancestry energy that it's being transmitted from generation to generation.
Yeah.
And right now, sometimes might be happening in your life that doesn't have apparent reason. And it might come from your ancestors. The kind of energy that you might feel, the emotions, the stuff that you're releasing might be connected with something that didn't happen in your life. It might happen in your ancestor's life. And it's your role to heal it, to release it, and to transform it for every person in your past, from every person from your family, and also from every person yet to come in your family.
Yeah, because of course, sometimes people get a bit scared when they hear about it's karmic, you know, and it's like, oh my God, I can't get rid of this. I have to take this for all my life. Sometimes not necessarily. Sometimes it's just exactly for you to balance this energy. And for you balance this energy, you have to release and to integrate all these emotions that are in your unconscious, that is full of different energies, of different unconscious from your line, from your ancestral line. So now I think maybe we can go to the money.
Because this every topic is so vast and so deep that we can go really, really deeply in them. So that's what I suggest. Let's go briefly through all of them. And then if you have any kind of questions, send us an email or We can organize a chat, a call, and we'll explain you how it works on the deeper level. So yeah, okay, let's move to the money.
Okay, about the money. So about the money, it's the same thing. So then you have a lot of things here, yeah, around the money. And what is the story about the money? Money is about your own value, how you perceive yourself, what you deserve and you what don't deserve. And again, so go to what was explained before. If you are not integrating all the parts in you, okay, and this means to integrate all the past that was lived even by your ancestors. If you don't integrate these, you hate these parts or you don't recognize them, so you just see yourself like a half. Unconsciously, you have a perception like, I'm not complete. So if you have the perception that you are not complete, something is missing. If something is missing, you cannot find a real value for yourself. So if you don't find this value for yourself, then in your life, this energy is going to manifest in the lack of money, in the lack of value. Is it clear?
It's quite simple.
Yeah.
If you are lacking money in your life, look into your own beliefs. First of all, about money. What do you think about money? Because you might think that the money is the root of all evil. And that's not true. This is how we use money. If we use money to buy arms or sell arms and found wars, yeah, that's evil. But when you use money to build charities and help other people, that's good. So money is not the root of all evil. Money is a tool that people are using, and how they are using this tool, it's making the money good or bad. The value is in us. And then the amount of money that you have in your life is depending on the self-worth and self-value that you have about yourself. Not that other people have about you, that you have about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think that you don't deserve, if you think that you are not worthy, you will not allow money to come into your life. It's very simple system.
Mm-hmm.
So look into your own beliefs about yourself. Do you think that you deserve?
Because can I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because these deep beliefs, again, they are unconscious.
Yeah.
So sometimes it gets work to reach them because it's not so simple. And even, for example, now about the work. Mm-hmm. So imagine, sorry, imagine, for example, that you are coming with beliefs, okay, and this information again is in your unconscious, that, for example, you had someone in your life that was well succeeded at a lot of work, even imagine had a company, okay, had a business, and this person lost everything, okay. You can create here an idea that is about, okay, if I get something quite big, then I will lose it. So it's something that then you stop the manifestation of the work. And also, for example, the work, again, is very connected also with the notion of the value. So how can I put this energy working? Okay, because work is not sometimes just about to please you. It's about also how you can create an alliance between you and the others. And here I'm talking about the idea of service. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's not that you need to be volunteer for every organization. I'm not talking about this, but it's about even about your presence. When you are there, are you 100% there to manifest exactly the best that you can create? Yes or no? Because sometimes when we are really upset with our work, we just say, I want to run away. I want to disappear from here. Yeah. And when you are verbalizing these kind of things, I want to disappear from here, it's like you are saying, I want the word disappears from my life. And also, of course, as a consequence, the money. So even sometimes you can have the same work, but then it affects straight away the money. Yeah. So this is the thing that even also you have to understand how you put yourself in the world and how you see the work. Because sometimes people can be very, very busy, like they are creating a lot of things, they are doing a lot of things, but then they are not recognized about that. And many times it's about a belief that it's like, I can't be better than my grandfather. I can't be better than my father. Okay. And especially if you saw these people struggling or you heard about it, it's like then the work becomes a kind of symbol in your life that is like, if I'm focused here in one way or in another, I can create some kind of situation that is similar to the others that or my family faced or I saw. And it's quite important that you start to look at work as something that what moves my body. Okay, because your body always knows what is what you need. Because I believe that all of the people that are listening to us right now, they were in a kind of work that it was like a nightmare. Even the body contracted, even they just want to cry. And this is a kind of sign of like, okay, this is not for you to manifest. Because maybe in this case that you are trying to manifest in that way, it's based in such a kind of information that even it's not to be released because it's not going to help the energy that is in your unconscious. It's just to put force. And when we put force, we are
break.
exactly in the opposite side of the flow.
Yes. And when we put too much force, we break. Simple like that.
Exactly. And because you are mentioning the break, I will talk now about the health. So
wait. Before we go to the health, I wanted to do a quick sum up about work. So work is how we create connections with other people, how we serve the society, how we present ourselves in the world, in our life. And we all have unlimited potential. We all have our own talents. We all have our unique resources. And it is up to us to show those resources and start serving other people with those resources. And that's work. Yes, we are giving ourselves, our natural talents to other people. And that's it. If we are doing something that is going against ourselves, we can just feel bad. We wake up in the morning and say, oh no, I need to go to work. I don't want to do it. Why are you doing to yourself? Find something that you really, really like, and that makes you excited when you think about it.
And try to find a solution to exactly clean, ask for help, search for something, because the result of all this, it's about the unconscious information that you have, and it's not being released. So then it's getting stuck in the manifestation of your life. Okay.
There might be some kind of belief or something that it's keeping you in a loop of work that
Yes.
you don't like. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so now let's go for the health. So health here, again, it's the same, but it's quite curious because it reflects exactly what usually is very wrong in these ones.
Yes.
Okay, so instead of you see your life stuck with problems, can't go further, let's say, and manifest in your own body. Okay, so all the things that you didn't release, such feelings like blame, shame, guilt, anger, all these kind of emotions, they have a very specific vibration. Okay, and when I talk about vibration, I believe that it's good that you remember when you go to a place, okay, there are a lot of people in there, even sometimes you don't know these people, and you just go there and you feel, hi, I'm feeling good here, it's nice to be here. Okay, you are catching the energy of that environment, period. So in there, it's like a vibration that you get it and you feel well. The same happens when the things are not okay for you. You are going to a place and suddenly you feel, nah, there is something wrong in here. I'm not feeling comfortable here. I want just to leave. Okay. Again, there is a vibration in there that you don't feel comfortable in there. Okay. And of course, you can't recognize exactly what is affecting you. Okay, because you don't know what is the vibration that the others are emanating and that you are catching. Okay, but you just know that it's not right. Okay, and you want to go. And this is very connected with intuition, because many times, of course, people they are going to do some shopping and suddenly they understand that they are in a dangerous situation, or because they feel that someone is observing them. People catch this, our intuition catch this, it's our unconscious that catch these vibrations of the energy of, from the others. So to manifest the health in your body, it's exactly when the things are stuck in the unconscious in such a way that you are not releasing any energy. So all the blame, it's getting stuck in you. Okay, all the notions that you don't believe in yourself, that you feel that you have a lot of issues, that you are not complete, that you are a failure, this is also that is communicating to your body you are a failure. And again, about the work, I don't find a purpose, I don't feel how I can put myself offering my talents. This kind of information, again, is communicating to your body. If you don't know how to put the things, for what you need your body, so your body can get healed. Okay, and this is very important to explain how it's important to release the emotions that are even unknown for yourself. Because I think it's quite common, people say to us, I just know that I'm not feeling well. Sometimes even they can't go further. They can't give a name.
Yeah.
And when you don't give a name to the things, it's like then even your brain cannot go through that and even change the word, even get a new perception of that.
Yeah.
Because
so
yes,
I want to give a quick example of manifestation of negative manifestation of health connected with work. So I was working in a place that I really didn't like. Well, at the beginning it was amazing, but after a while the whole energy went out of it. I received all the lessons that I had to receive from that place, grow, and then I was just going there because that was work and that was giving me money. But I was feeling terrible emotionally and in my mentally I was like feeling terrible. And one morning I was riding a motorbike to the work, and on my way to work I had thoughts like, I don't want to go there. It's the last day I'm going there. I don't want to go there. And what happened? I had a motorcycle accident and I broke my leg. It
Exactly.
was like stomping in the ground, saying,
Yes.
no, I don't want to go there. And I stomped so hard that I broke my knee. So that manifested.
Yes, because look, in your example, if you are here to creating all these thoughts,
Yeah.
Okay, this is energy as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so this gets totally concentrated. This is your head, okay? So this needs to be released. If it gets too much, it needs to go away.
Yeah.
And the most part of the times, because if you don't release this in another way, when you have an accident, for instance, it's very common to be a release of energy.
Yeah. In quite traumatic way.
Yes, because then you feel the pain.
Yeah.
But yes, this is the thing. All the times that we are creating all these thoughts and feelings, okay, because sometimes you don't have just a thought, you feel
Yeah,
that thought, so even stronger it gets, okay. So then of course many accidents, they manifest with this release of energy. Even sometimes it happened to me as well, this kind of situation that I can say that in my case, if I'm doing something that is really not for me and I'm totally in opposition, I release the energy very quickly. So in 1 week, I'm breaking something.
Yeah.
And I'm not a person of breaking stuff.
Yeah.
So in 1 week, it's like, and even sometimes it's like, no. And in 1 week, something crashes.
Yeah.
And I know, okay, if this crashed,
stop.
It's time exact to put a period on this.
Yeah.
And that's it. So we are talking, but I'm aware that even this, for some people, sounds like a beautiful conversation. However, they don't know how to change, how to do the things. So some tips. Please look to your body. Which part of your body is being affected? Okay. For example, area of the shoulders, okay, upper back. It's very, very linked with heavy responsibilities. It's like you are carrying a burden that actually even doesn't belong to you. So because you know that doesn't belong to you, it's really heavy because you are taking your stuff to do, and then the burden of someone else. Okay. For example, if it's lower back, concerns with money and concerns with fixing yourself to create something with the beginning, middle, and end in your life. Because it's like you are just feeling for sure very unsettled. It's like you do something, but then you don't have a continuation. So it's very important for you that you recognize the things that are not having continuation and are making you feel, of course, pain in your lower back, and also many times connected with concerns with money. Okay. More things. Go to your emotions. Do some inner child work. dream interpretation, it's quite good as well for you understand exactly what is fighting inside of you. You have the hypnotherapy that also goes and work the beliefs that are in your unconscious, because sometimes this is a reality. We can't do the job alone, even for ourselves. Sometimes we think that we are very strong and very aware and very insightful and all these things, but it always helps to have someone from outside that just give us another perception. Because look, one thing, even if you are ashamed about something that you did in your life, okay, don't believe that you are so important to think that you were the only one that made such a mistake. Because sometimes this mixes with proud. And you think that actually it's not just shame about what you have done, but is exactly then connected with proud that I did that. Easy. We are more in the same place than in different places. Okay. Especially about mistakes, because all of us, we are learning. So we have to face different stuff in our life, and this is the reality. And to release that energy, it's something that is going to help you, because in the moment that you verbalize, you just release the knot here on your throat. And remember, thyroid's problems very connected with our throat. What did you say that you regret, and what you didn't say or you didn't have the chance to talk? So these are just some thoughts, and I think for today it's quite enough.
Amazing. Intensive energy, lots of informations. But yes, look into your body, look into your own emotions, and don't be afraid asking for help. Asking for insights of another person, opening up, is a sign of strength. It's a sign of your own insight and understanding that there might be something that maybe I am not able to reach yet, and maybe different perspective is able to help me and take it out. And very often, simply expressing what bothers you unlocks something and gives you more insight. Blessings. And thank you for today.
Just one sentence. Remember that your biggest pain, because of the energy that is there, it's exactly your resource to get and to find your strength.
Exactly.
Okay. Remember, it's about energy. So it's just to refocus the energy. Okay.
Your biggest pain is your greatest strength.
Yes.
Blessings. Thank you for today. And we invite you for another episode of PowerPass, your ticket to greatness. It was me, Mati, and Hakiel. See you later.
See you later. Bye.